For hundreds of years, people have set out on the seas to explore. From the days of dugout canoes that dared not venture far from shore, to the cramped quarters of the first sailing vessels that set out to find new lands, mankind has traveled far and wide across the oceans. Travel on water has changed, but ships still explore places that are new and exciting. Cruising the Inside Passage between Vancouver Island and the mainland of British Columbia is popular with people from all around the world. The West Coast experience offers a rich taste of culture and wilderness to the modern-day explorer. At the top of the Strait of Georgia, where the passage to Alaska narrows, lies Campbell River on the eastern shore of Vancouver Island. This small, modern community has grown around the place where Captain Vancouver landed in 1792 to discover friendly natives and a land with many natural riches and a variety of activities and attractions. Like Captain Vancouver, visitors today are greeted by the rich culture of the First Nations people. Totems stand tall with open arms to greet people as they come ashore on a voyage of discovery. The shoreline of Discovery Passage on Vancouver Island is home to nearly 40,000 people. The city of Campbell River stretches for 14 kilometers along the waterfront. With a background of the Vancouver Island mountain range, this modern city is a model of what it is to be Canadian. Cruise ships coming to Campbell River's new berthing facilities will be greeted at a First Nations-themed portal. The adjacent Discovery Harbour Shopping Centre features the Weewackum House of Treasures and the Gildas Box of Treasures Theatre. Masks and totems, created by local carvers, are used in the traditional dances in the Box of Treasures Theatre. The House of Treasures features the crafted pieces of art that are meticulously created by the hands of local and regional artists. In the nearby Big House, families gather to celebrate the social custom of a potlatch. The ceremonial feast tells stories that are passed on from band elders to the youth of today. A strong sense of the Aboriginal culture is present throughout the community. From the downtown shopping area to the Class A Museum, visitors will find many opportunities to experience the heritage of the First Nations. Campbell River is a community that enjoys and shares its close connection to its natural surroundings. With trails that lead you through the nearby rainforest, it is easy to feel engulfed by the enormous beauty of the centuries-old trees and the cascading water that leads to Elk Falls on the Campbell River. Outdoor activities seem endless in the region, from a relaxing walking trail along the river to high adventure in the skies above. Famous for salmon fishing, Campbell River offers many similar quality outdoor activities that cater to every interest. Wildlife tours are available to explore the natural environment of eagles, bears, salmon, and killer whales. An easy walking tour of the local Quinsam River Salmon Hatchery will both educate and entertain those of all ages. During the late summer and fall, 4 different species of salmon enter and spawn in the Campbell River and its tributaries. For the more adventurous, how about a rafting trip to get a better sense of the salmon's final journey? A trip out on the local waters will be an experience to remember. Wildlife is often the focus of the tour. Eagles sit in the trees along the shoreline until they spot something in the water that will quickly become their lunch. Bears frequent the shoreline looking for a fresh seafood meal. Maybe a crab is hiding under the rocks, or could it be fresh mussels are on today's menu? So many activities are available. Biking on Quadra Island, kayaking in the Campbell River estuary, hiking in Strathcona Park, or maybe a helicopter tour of the mainland mountains and glaciers. After experiencing nature, you may need to relax while exploring the local shops and galleries. The latest fashions, or maybe that special gift to remember your visit, can be found at just about every turn. All around town you will see large wood carvings created each summer at the Shoreline Arts Carving Competition. Carvers from across Canada compete annually to create amazing statues from pieces of logs. Some stand 8 feet high and 4 feet across. Overlooking the Discovery Passage is the museum at Campbell River, featuring a large permanent display of First Nations, logging, and fishing. The museum is one of our special jewels. In tribute to the area's long and deep relationship to the ocean, the Maritime Heritage Centre has been built and includes a full-size, real fishing seiner. The BCP 45 is famous in Canada, as it was pictured on our $5 bill for many years. The ship is being rebuilt inside the center, where it stands tall as a salute to our aquatic heritage. Throughout the summer, several events are held, including a logger sports festival. Every Sunday, there's a farmer's market down on the waterfront by the fishing pier. Campbell River is indeed a coastal paradise. The rich culture of the West Coast First Nations, the magnificent mountains, forests that fill the sky, and shorelines that are teeming with wildlife are just moments away from the dock in Campbell River. All of this is waiting on your voyage of discovery.